wanted to be on a podcast and I'm going to say every piece of knowledge I know about myself and about this and about the tech I'm waiting for.
Who created you?
My mother. She gave birth to me.
No, Adupa, you didn't get my question very well. Who created you?
I believe through science, human beings were born, not created. And if human beings were created in the first place, I never got to see God as my father or God as my mother. The only person who cared for me is my mother. She buys my clothes, she buys my food, she pays my fees, she does everything. God doesn't do anything for me.
And I don't know why Ghana Nibi Ebane akora we ko school o ka kire obane say and I ka kire school ni say mama money akora we in the group because we're a bad influence. What is the bad influence here? Unless you don't understand your religion. And you couldn't tell me because the majority of Christopher Sebio mama suffer boom to say obi to say Reverend Obofo munti mujimi nti onso ende wenyeska because Reverend Obofo we are sorry no free wa onyobia ontumi nchiro ontumi kinkan. So apart from ye nyame nipa or this start here no, he wouldn't have done nothing with his life, and it's a fact because we sorry no free no busa say Obofo dear pa na we ya oni bibia we boy bakui onim ka say Bakura na yire tonyum ne yefrend saying I obinim uyini free wa obinim there na person we abrabo ontumi nka. So there are avenues for people to make money out of you. Mensa Otabomo, they are using you people to make money.
Kevin Taylor actually weight solidly behind Mzbel Babema Adepa as his friend Okomfo Black. After a grantee interview are trending massively, saying say God be any hon and mame any God. Kevin Taylor stated emphatically said the Aquarane canon on carbon. Based on his understanding and whatsoever he's saying, he's right. There is nothing wrong with what he said. Also, Ghanaians are more attacking Akwala no edidi Mzbel at them. Even as reported by Mzbel herself, say Akwalani school almost say pese chese Akwala biane ne be associated among others. No, sinning in here wrong. The fact said they hate the child doesn't mean the child wouldn't progress in life. Or say whatsoever the guy is saying, you know. He is saying nothing but the truth. Anti-Christians should try and decode whatsoever Adepa, now known as Okomfo Black, Eka. Now, the 10 years old child no recently granted interview with OBTV, all the two out say on unji nyamindi na ne mame ene nyame bia ni ho on believing in chese deliverance any prophecy and na chese a man of God and kasabe brie fake. Or twas also stated said those that spend time praying should instead find work and do. A lot of people AGD say just looking at the age 10 years there in sema or canon. Idea it outweighs the age. Now so Kevin Taylor said whatsoever he said no clear true do. Mumenko Kevin Taylor's defense to Mzbel's son Adepa Okomfo Black.
Mr. Taylor, people are going after Mzbel's son. I think it is quite disturbing. Second concern at what town? I don't know why it's an issue. Mianga sama video no, and I don't see anything wrong with the video. Yatigana yehu enkwara oma betena TV so omo preachi e kan yankopon ho nsem enkwara omundi 5 7 years 9 years 10 years omo hyenkom. We never said anything there was anything wrong with it, and the question here is sa enkwara na omudi 7 years na omo hyenkom na yebo mabaso. A friend of mine showed me a video, a young kid like 2-3 years, not in Sadane Mame, so all bon pie man mame. And there were people saying, bless the woman. God, you had no problem with it. Now, another young man saw Babontini, no say, my mother is my God. What is the big deal here? You see, I didn't want to, but Konkonsa town, and I've seen some kind of news item here. Akorano Egrantisa interview no meka Mzbel bano. And this got nothing to do with Mzbel. Mzbel kramishiana da minimuno. It's got to do with Akorana some no kayano. So it's not about Mzbel. Mzbel so on the wawoneba and the kid is speaking. We've been in interview na all kind of agony. Now I have seen a lot of stories yes Akorani school or Krampono. Some of the parents are Akorani Omombawe school no. They are telling the school say they should not allow their kids to play with Sahakorano. They are shunning the kid. They are all moving away from the kid. Now the issue is the same people who are going after Mzbel's kid say, a young man, why are you saying your mother is your God? My mother is my God. If I say my mother is my God, why should you be worried about that? So what you want to say your mother is your God? What's your problem? I didn't want to even talk about this, but I think the majority of Christopher more Ghana don't know. You are not you don't understand the religion you are in. You don't even understand what you are in. And then your problem, people like us, that's the problem we have. You see, if this man or this young man say my mother and mama duani since say a woman nipa asebio or woman ya mama ono na menim no ono na me testi no as human flesh ono na asebio manum ne nufu as human flesh ono na menenete se me peduane dia ono na ko abontene ko peduane breme ono na asebio me problems to see am busa na ode mame. So as young as he is, he has not gone into the spiritual realm. Ono only any said I or the country some spirit be with a spirit way is maybe bigger than nemame. As far as whatever the young man needs, the woman can provide for the young man. Automatically, anybody who is able to provide your needs, is your God. So I don't see the issue here when somebody, if I say my mother is my God, my mother is my God. Some cases my father is my God. My father is my God because my father provided when I needed it. Because ya woman, akoko would have been my God. Say, you see what they do to make sure say omomana are surviving. Even in Mwakura omuwo the deepest forest, some are praised to others. Oshe ebibi say akoko say eagle and I say bibi kura ebe fane bakwa. The way akoko no protecting them mano, sa nkoko mano, that those chicken they see their mother as their God because without omomame that covering fighting eagles hawks that those chicken will be dead. Until when that chicken comes out, now a chicken can say, my mother is my God because your woman too on a core because when my mom goes out there, she can die. But she maneuvered, did everything possible to come back and give me food to survive. So she is the person, or he is the person saying, Papa, they are my God. And I don't know why Ghana Nibi Ebane akora we ko school o ka kire wo ba ne say ana wo ka kire school ni say mama mo ni akora we in the group because we're bad influence. What is the bad influence here? Unless you don't understand your religion. And you couldn't tell me because the majority of Christopher sebio mama asofo no boom to say obi to say Reverend Obofo munti mujimi nti onso ende wenyesika because Reverend Obofo we are sorry no free wa onyobia ontumi nchiro ontumi kinkan. So apart from ye nyame nipa or this start here he wouldn't have done nothing with his life, and it's a fact because we sorry no free no bu say Obofo dey pa na we ya oni bibia we boy bakui onim ka say Bakura na yire tonyum ne yefan say ai obinim uyini free wa obinim there na person we abrabo ontumi nka. So there are avenues for people to make money out of you. Mensa Otabomo, they are using you people to make money. Duncan Williams they are sorry for that is the thing. But say opesa akrana samna na okana the kid was making a complicated religious issue for you akra kete was breaking it down for Mwe Christopher. And remember Ghana for attitude be I know say in life there are ups and downs, and the ups and downs and I say as far as I live there is going to be a point I'll hit my lowest point. I will make a mistake that will go against me. I will also learn from those mistakes. Send a better I can live better. Ghana for right now majority of the people who don't like me say and the idea bechi no matter say Kevin Taylor and Yiri Jaya they will say aha nyame tua ne ka every say na okasa tie kufuado. If we say na or tiankophobia into nyame na tua nika, it does not matter when it will happen. It can happen today, it can happen in 20 years. Still, somebody will use that as their basis for saying, say, Kevin Taylor, and they say Kevin Taylor, Kevin Taylor, and then nyame tua nika. So that is the mentality of Ghana for. As I sit here, I can make a huge mistake tomorrow. People will say, nyame tua nika, but I don't really feel no. And this is what we need to understand. The way our upbringing, the way we consume things in our heart, say Christopher, say Ghana for, we think, say we know, but we know nothing. If a young man comes and say, my mother is my God, you should tell the young man, say, why you know be? One can say Christopher Amatono. Your own Bible tells you, or say, God created man in his own image. osa kan Bible no fa or say where 2 or 3 gather, the presence of God is there. Now, also the Christoni na unyankopon no owo no ana obo no, that nyankopon no created you in his own image. Sa nyankopon no say mu na obo no mienu ana miensa hia at a location he is with you, meaning he recognizes that nipa na wabo no, when they come together they become him. Now, so because me mame is my God, then it means it's the same thing. Me papa ne me. God created my mom in his own image. In this onyankopon bi wo ho a wosom na so bo me mame e wo ni image and asa ne seso na me mame e bi nyankopon. Why do you have a problem when I tell you my mother is my God? Because my mother at the end of the day was created by the man who basically created her in his image. E kire we Kristo ni na won te Kristo som na se e kire we Jimmy. The young man asemo kan no Mzbel ba no. He's young. He's not going to go through life. It's going to get to a point. There are things that he saw say they were right, they might be wrong. There are things that he saw say they were wrong, they might be right. It's going to get to a time in his life. Or better say, oh, dread na I don't feel comfortable. Or they believe I'm there dread no, I don't believe in it again. I will change it. Or I want to change the style. Obi better be aka say nyame tua ne ka akora o start ya no why ni tree dread no sa akora na ndi we twa into nyame tua ne ka sa ye Jimmy no na ede abedru ha. If this young man starts to grow and decide to say what, you know what, everybody is wearing shoes, I don't want to wear shoes because he might believe, some man shoe it has this effect on me but he's going to go through stages. Nipa bebreba omote ewiase eye akora we asemo kebisi no, these same people will see a 7-year-old kid preaching, and you ask yourself, a 7-year-old who pays your bills? A 7-year-old, what do you know about life? A 7-year-old, wo edie na wo so abrabom wo na wo be preach nyame asem. So these people praise such kids and they make them more foolish. They create an impression intende obeko asori baby na akora 9 years jano buttons. Onwanga sane ma menene kasakura on tiase and so person buttons. And that is something that we as Ghanaians and Christopher mo Ghana no also mo tinya mesumase. Sama tinya mesumase ankwasiafo bi bebu mu de bia. Samanti nyamesom asia mobe man kwasiafo eyuzum de bia ntina ehia e Christopher dodo no Ghana. Majority of Christians are poor, they are impoverished. Omo di omonima omo mislead no, they are the rich ones. Into omo sofo no sika and omo e Christopher no mugu asore dem say ntwe no, majority of them are poor. If you say umma wa adwene ni nye adwuma. My mother is my God and my father is my God, because ya woman nyano nipa me hu nenim first papa ne mame enti me hu omo so first no nipa na komedi me o ma meduane first papa ne mame, so they are my God. So it's a simple thing. So we are suffer cry. I'm expecting a suffer penny in Ghana to be looking at this, listening to this and trying to break it down for Oma sorry for to understand. But a Christopher do a jiminti today mema obi ene me bankasa na oba na de papa ben no wo di tirimu a one Mzbel bankasa Mzbel ba adai ne nyanse da di tirimu be dwane ana Mzbel ba no se ono oba wo school Mzbel ba no ono oba wo school. Thank you Mr. S. Mr. P. Ono oba wo school na se ono oba na ankasa ebeba the intelligence ahirana. And I say, Ebema Krande Brand Enkoso. You see, by me can be binche Ghana for the fact say, here on chess be hiamu. The fact say when you scan in chess and Misumeska. The fact say, Nyoman koye ma on enches and Yoma enkoye mame. The fact say, on Pemasa men chess my brabo enkoso. You people should get that in your head. In China, you people live your lives. Oh, asimesi on the wenyeska yabeshe. And you unisika enches asimesi nisika nkoso. He has money, he's working, his money is still going to come. You have to find ways to make your money. Inti enya wuna ukasema oba ene Mzbel oba nkasa na ema oba nyin pabonini o. Anase ema oba no sebio onye kwasiampenyi, anase onye boni o. It's up to you to make sure you train your kid. Because Mzbel oba no, whether you take your kid away from him, anaso ama ono oba ndi nkoma, nothing will leave the boy. Whatever he's learning will still be there.
So basically, that was Mzbel. Eba Bema at the power receiving support from Kevin Taylor. Kevin Taylor, CEO of Loud Silence Media, stated said, "Dear Akwalane Kennedy, ɛnyɛ ntro no wotwa ɛyɛ no kretro do ɛna ɔka na emra kyese Kevin Taylor kasa yinite say attacks be kra ekoma kyese some men of God such as Obinim Obofo and Mensa Otabel among others. We any one particular story I trendy any updates in so ebeba ya de bebrem Vimbas TV so ena we ya da CP
Vimbas TV.